Confidence is key for everyone, whether you're a Super Bowl player, a famous singer, or an actor. Everyone has to work on their confidence. We all have fears. In this video, we want to give you some tools that'll help you conquer your fears. And make sure to stay till the end of the video because we'll talk about some really profitable services you can offer as a freelancer or a virtual assistant. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified each week when we post new videos. Hi, I'm Kirsten Graham and I'd like to read something from one of our clients. Kirsten, I want to thank you for challenging me to look at my fear and for helping me focus on what I really wanted. It is amazing what can happen in 3 months. So let's jump into this for you. I want you to think about this. What is the worst thing that could happen if you decided to become a freelancer? What's the absolute worst thing? You don't get clients, you get clients you don't like, you get clients that want services that you don't know how to do. I mean, think about it, dig in. What are the worst things that could happen? And the reality is when you start writing things down, you're gonna realize that some icky stuff comes up. Like you're afraid of what other people will think. Who's the person that's gonna be most critical of you? Who's the person who's gonna tell you, you can't do this? Why would you do this? Why would you wanna go out on your own and be a business owner? Now, I'll be honest with you, working for yourself is exciting and scary. But if you have a plan, I always say plan your work and work your plan. If you have a plan for this, it's not so scary. So one of our clients, her job was laying her off and she had 6 months of reserve saved. So she decided she was gonna do this, go out on her own and start freelancing. When we talked about the worst thing that could happen for her was that she would burn through her savings and in 6 months, she'd have to get a job. Okay, that's the worst thing that could happen. So why don't we go ahead and have you do this, and in 3 months, let's evaluate where you are. If you're not making any traction or you don't enjoy this, then you can go ahead and look for a job before you run through all of your savings. Now, luckily, at the 3-month mark, she was doing rather well, had not replaced her full-time income, but was feeling confident that she could, and she was absolutely loving her client work. Now, another client told us that she was so afraid of what people would say. And when we told her you need to reach out to everyone you know and let them know that you're freelancing and the services that you offer and how you can help your clients, she was petrified, but she did it. And she was so surprised at how many people told her, good for you. You know, you're so amazing. I'm so proud of you. If anyone can do this, it's you. So she got the opposite of what she was fearing. She got a lot of support. So I want you to face it. What would be the absolute worst thing that could happen? Again, your friends and family are still gonna love you. You're gonna have a roof over your head and food in your mouth because we're not telling you to quit your job and start freelancing. You can start doing that as a side hustle. But what do you have to lose, really? The second thing I want you to think about is what's the best thing that could happen? What miracles could happen if you took a chance on yourself and started freelancing? Maybe you get some really great clients, you learn new skills, you're saving money, you're paying off debt, you're buying that car that you always wanted. You get to tell your boss, kiss my grits, I quit. You know, whatever it is, think about it. What would make you really happy? And when you focus on that, you start to feel like anything is possible. We always joke about having a really strong why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to go out on your own? Why do you want to take all the risk of being self-employed? If you have a really strong why, example, my business partner started her business with a newborn and a toddler at home. So her why was really strong. She wanted to be at home with her children, but she still needed to bring in an income. So what's your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? So look at what you could get, what's the best thing that could happen if you started this business, and then think really hard about why you're doing it. In the comments below, we would love to know what gets you excited and out of bed every day. What makes you want to start a business or to grow your business? We'd love to hear from you. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is taking action. It's amazing how much taking action will grow your confidence. And I'm not talking about taking action next week or the week after. I'm talking about taking action right now. Sit down and write a list of people that you could reach out to. Write the services that you want to offer. Write down what kind of clients you want to work with. How are you going to help those clients? Start writing out a little marketing plan. Do something as simple as balance your checkbook and get your finances in order and think about how you could cut back your expenses while you start your business. Taking action will build your confidence faster than anything else. And you'll start to feel good about yourself. And the more goals you set and the more action you take, the more the fear will go away. So I told you at the beginning of this video that we would talk about some profitable services that you could offer. That's another thing. I think if you have an idea of what kind of money you can make based on the services you offer, that too can make you feel a little more confident. So in the description below, we have a link to a profitable service guide. Be sure to go down there and grab that. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe and ring the bell to get notified each week when we post new videos. And I believe in you. I know you can do this.